Our today's topic is Twitter sentiment analysis. I am Vasu Mawani. Ishan Modi and Parth Dhanawat are other group members. This is Index. We will discuss these topics in these slides. First, we will see what is Twitter sentiment analysis and what is the need of it. Then we will see problem statement and objective of this project. Then how everyone has contributed in this project, and finally how this project is implemented. And at the end we will discuss the summary of the project, references and Google Colab link of the same. Introduction. Sentiment analysis is a part of text mining. Sentiment analysis on Twitter refers to the use of advanced text mining techniques, which is also called opinion mining. It is used to analyze exchanges, viewpoints and exchange of views in order to decide on business strategies, political analysis and evaluating public behavior. It's possible to classify it as text mining technique for analyzing the underlying sentiment of a text messages such as a tweet. Strong, negative or neutral sentiment or viewpoint may be expressed on Twitter. However, still there is no algorithm that can give you 100% accuracy or prediction on sentiment analysis. Why Twitter sentiment analysis? So it has many applications, like in business. In business, companies use it for improving business plans, to determine customers' feelings about products or brands, to see how people react to their campaigns or product releases, and to figure why those products aren't selling. Then in politics, it is a study of how people make decisions. It is used to keep track of political viewpoints and to spot continuity and inconsistency between government statesmen and behavior. It is also useful in time of elections. Next is public actions. It is used to keep track of what is going on for analysis or social phenomena. It is useful for determining potentially dangerous situation and predicting the general mood of blogosphere. For example, if lockdown is imposed from weekend, then we can know how people will react to it. People will tweet on Twitter and we can guess if it will go fine or not. Next is problem statement and objectives. Problem statement. There are many tools by which you can perform Twitter sentiment analysis, like Nginx, SteamCrab, Meaning Cloud, Social Mention, R and Python. There are many algorithms as well, like SVM, Neubase, which are used in natural language processing to predict the polarity on sentiment analysis. Objectives. To perform Twitter sentiment analysis using TweePy module in Python, classify tweets in three classes: positive, neutral and negative sentiment, and then generate word cloud for these three types of sentiments, and find top bigrams and trigrams for the words. This is contribution by all the person. I load 1000 tweets from the Twitter on topic lockdown. Then I have determined the classes of each tweet by using polarity, and based on that I have created pie chart for positive, negative and neutral tweets. Ishan Modi has generated the word cloud for all the words, and also word cloud for three classes: positive, negative and neutral. And he also authenticates Twitter developer account, which takes 2 days time, and many other things to authenticate. Parth Dhanawat has done pre-processing on tweets like tokenization, stemming, stop word removal and etc. And he also performed top bigrams and top trigrams for the tweets. Next is, so let's start the discussion on the project. So we need 4 things to authenticate with Twitter development account and then get the data for the Twitter. These 4 things are consumer key, consumer secret, SS token and SN token secret. Here one thing has to be noted: the data about each keyword is changed after every 5 or 10 minutes based on the tweets by people. So the result generated will be dependent on the time as well. Then next step is to load the tweets. So this is code for loading the tweets. Tweets is equal to tweepy.cursor in bracket api.search where q is keyword and items number of tweets. In this project we use 1000 tweets for the keyword lockdown. So q is lockdown and number of tweet will be 1000. And tweepy module will use api.search method to find 1000 tweets at the current timestamp. From here, Ishan Modi will continue.
Sir, my name is Ishan Modi. Our innovative assignment topic was sentiment analysis on the Twitter data. So I will explain from this slide which explains the determine the class of the tweet. So we saw that we have how we have fetched the data from the Twitter by making developers account and accepting terms and conditions. So to determine the from which class does the tweet belong, we use this method sentiment analyzer.polarity scores tweet.text. This method classifies our tweet in one of the three classes. First is the positive class, second neutral class, and the third is the negative class. And then we find the percentage of the tweets which belongs to the given class by this formula. In the second photo, we have shown the result. The number of tweets belong to the one particular class. This is the pie chart of the classification, or we can say this is the final result of our analysis. These tweets mostly belong to the COVID-19 pandemic time. So as we can see in the pie chart, most of the area is occupied by the negative tweets, medium area is occupied by neutral tweets, while the minimum area is occupied by positive tweets, which is only 20%, where negative tweets occupies 46% of the area. This is the word cloud, which is made based on the frequency of the specific word in the given data set. The more bigger the word, the more frequent it repeats in the data set. As we can see, the lockdown, people, COVID, die, these are the words which is mostly repeated in our data set which we took from the Twitter. So it is one of the biggest font size. To make this word cloud, we have used the method word cloud, in which we have set the background color white, while we have set the limit of the 3000 for the max words, and we have also kept the repetition true, which means that it is based on the frequency. This is word cloud is made on the negative class. This is the result of the top n-grams, in which we have included bigrams and the trigrams. This also includes the from the negative class. As you can see in the bigrams, we have most probable tweets, which is COVID-19, weekend lockdown, post-lockdown, lockdown year, COVID cases, which are the most probable bigram tweets. In the trigram tweets, we can see the observation of low temperature corona active. These tweets are the trigram tweets, which is the most probable tweets. So now finally, what we can conclude from our research and our work. First of all, in this paper, we have used TweetPy and Tweety. These both are the Twitter APIs to get the Twitter data and sentiment analysis. And for the correct spelling and to correct the grammar, we use a TextBlock, which is the NLTK method. TextBlock can assist with Twitter and sentiment analysis Python in the following ways. TextBlock tokenizes text blocks and create new sentences and phrases. So basically it says that first of all TextBlock will tokenize the given sentence, and after tokenizations it will create new sentences and phrases. Word clouds also makes the result visible. Our main conclusion which we came from our analysis is that in the COVID phase most of the tweets were negative, and most of the negative words were lockdown, people die, etc. These are some references and future links we have included. In the last you can see there is a Google Colab link which we have also made public. In this Google Colab link, our code in whole presentation of the our research is available, while these two links helped us in this study. Thank you.
I'm Parthanath, roll number 18BC148, and I'll be presenting the code. So first we mounted the Google Drive, and then we imported all the necessary libraries and the modules required for our code, and then we authorized the Twitter developer site. So in this cell, we are assigning like the polarity to each tweet and then finding its sentiment, like whether it's positive, neutral, or negatively. And then we find like the percentages in each of those cases. Uh, in this, we created the data frame of the pandas and the length of the list. So from those neutral, the polarity, we are creating pie charts according to the sentiment. So in this, like the positive replies or the positive chart showed a 20.3 percentage, while whereas neutral was 33.7 and negative was 46%. So after that, we dropped the duplicate words and the tweets, and in this cell we are removing the special words and the characters of the data frames. In this cell, we are just showing the polarity, the subjectivity, and sentiment of each tweet. Is it positive, neutral, or negative? So these are like the text polarity, the subjectivity, and sentiment. So after removing the duplicates, we are again finding the positive, negative, and neutral classifying, and the new percentages are here. It's 48.91 for neutral, whereas before it was 33.7. In this we are in this cell we are creating a pie chart and plotting it. So for neutral it is 48.91%, for positive it is 26.82, whereas for negative it is 24.27. In this we are using the word cloud function, and for the word cloud for all words, these are the word cloud for all words. Then we printed the word cloud just for the positive sentiment. So, and now the word cloud for negative sentiment. At last, the word cloud for neutral sentiment. And now we are text pre-processing for ngram. So we are pre-processing text like by tokenization, stemming, and stop words removal. So this is the printed output. And now the corpus. Now we printed the most appearing terms. Then we get the top n-gram for the sentences. Then we print the top 20 bigrams and the top 30 trigrams. Thank you, sir.